Hi, thanks for tuning in today. I don't know if you can hear that background noise. You probably can't because my microphone is quite good in that it isolates my voice and removes the background. But when I really need to focus, so a few things, obviously I'll turn my phone into Do Not Disturb. I'll throw it into another room so I don't even see it. I'm not even tempted. Then, this is the crazy part. I'll go into the living room's TV. I'll turn on YouTube and I'll put on dog anxiety or settling music. When Chris and I aren't in the house, I'll occasionally play this for the dogs. It's just this YouTube channel. It's like dogs having fun on a beach and the music is just super relaxing. One of our dogs is deaf, so it doesn't even hear it. But the other dog, I think it works. Anyway, there's been times where I've come home, I've forgotten to turn it off and I'm working away in my room and I can hear it. And I get so much done with this music on in the background. So anyway, that's going on in the background, but that is not the topic of today. I just wanted to share that with you. If you need some focused music, you've heard it first. The dog stuff is where it's at. What I want to talk about is a new acronym that I heard. Care of my friend Yoke Van Dam, who's in South Africa. She tagged me in this on Instagram and I love it. Because I think the phrase VUCA has been bandied around for some time. VUCA stands for, well, basically it talks about the world that we're in, right? So VUCA stands for volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous. Like I said, for the last couple of decades, and I definitely think, I mean, we all know there's been a real shift. It's no longer just a VUCA world that we're in. It's unpredictable. The change is accelerating like crazy. There's so much disruption. So there's a new phrase, and I don't know where this has come from, but the phrase, well, the acronym is BANI, B-A-N-I. And I think it really does reflect 2025. I mean, even the last couple of years, I guess even post-COVID, stands for brittle, anxious, non-linear, and incomprehensible. Wow. I think brittle is that the world is, well, everyone's sort of walking on eggshells. It feels like things can snap or break at any moment. It just doesn't feel very like we're walking on solid ground. So that's brittle. Anxious. I mean, for sure, there's like constant uncertainty, decision process. People don't want to commit. I think there's anxiety with the disruption of AI in terms of jobs and technology. If you're keeping your head up, there's so many people that I talk to like AI, no, that's not going to disrupt my work. And I'm like, okay. Right. Like wait a few years, maybe not even a few years, but yeah, anxiety. We live in an anxious world. It's non-linear. This is interesting, and I pretty much base my whole business around like non-linear approaches, but cause and effect don't really match. So you could launch a huge initiative, spend so much time, nothing, and then create a random reel or comment, write something, and that goes viral and shifts culture. Or, you could go to a Coldplay concert and you get on video. That's a non-linear disruption for sure for those people. So it's pretty incredible that you can be consistent, and everyone talks about being consistent, but also I think being consistent is just giving yourself more of a surface luck of opportunity. If something does hit, that it will go exponential. It will be a non-linear return. And the final one is I for incomprehensible. I mean, there's so much stuff that goes on in the world that doesn't make sense. We can look to other countries, we can look to war zones, we can look to humanity, and just like, why are things happening in this world? It does not make sense. And I think it's also almost like a post-truth world where we used to rely on science and logic and reason, and now it's the narrative that you create. It is the emotional response. People have their own sort of subgroups and identify with that and will not be open to different things. But yeah, just incomprehensible. Like some of the decisions that are made, it's like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why is this happening? So I definitely think this acronym, BANI, definitely relates to the world that I'm seeing as well. So I guess what most leaders do wrong in BANI is you want to clamp down, like, so more control, more rules, more governance. You want to protect your brittle system instead of rethinking it. So it's actually, I think there's opportunities to be open to just see what's coming. And rather than defending against it, like riding that wave, I think I often say clarity is overrated. People are waiting for things to become clear. And it's like, guess what? The fog's only going to increase. So you got to get used to walking in that fog. Be aware of it, that it is a new shifting environment. And get used to it as well. Let me know if you resonate with this phrase, BANI. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.